Before we answer the door...
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all
if
ye
it's
who
Emily,
enter
I swear to God.
Sir Gregory?
Oh!
Good day, Louis.
We can't read
I
his
think
mind,
it would be
so-
good to talk. How are you feeling?
I don't know.
I understand. I heard that William spoke to you at last about our nature and our family. It's a
Okay.
good thing, but you must be a bit shaken up.
That's the least you can say.
I bid you welcome among us, Louis. Knowing William, he probably didn't go into any detail about our family, so if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.
How long has our family been in existence?
We have been here since the very beginning.
What do you mean, exactly?
Are you trying to get information from me?
No, not at all. I was just wondering why that particular question seemed to disturb you.
Let us not insist, then. You yourself weren't very convinced by the question, it seems.
How many of us are there in the family?
We are 8 brothers and sisters.
Okay.
What do you mean by brothers and sisters if we can change bodies?
The
You
demons
reason with
themselves,
logic.
right?
We have retained the human habit. When we first come into this world, we retain a certain attachment to our first envelope. If we are born as a man, we are brothers. If we are born as a woman, we are sisters. But I must admit, it has absolutely no real importance. They're just bodies.
Well, tell me then, are there any other families like ours?
There are officially 7, but we're the oldest
Oh, wow.
and therefore the most powerful.
So, there's me, Mortimer, Gregory, and then 5 of us.
What's Lord Mortimer's problem?
I think he allows himself to be devoured by a need for recognition,
Has he always been like that?
more or less. But thinking about it, I believe that the birth of our latest sibling greatly accentuated his discomfort.
Do you think he's jealous?
I didn't realize you were so good at behavioral analysis. Indeed, William certainly is prone to jealousy. Finding one's place, notably in the eyes of our father, is not easy. And
Okay,
we
father
each
as
do
well.
what we can to succeed. But I can't
That
justify
could be anyone, though. It
this
doesn't matter the age, does
perpetual
it?
rebellion against our rules.
Is there a head of the family?
You'll see. You'll meet them all, of course, when you are ready.
Okay.
They created us and set out the rules, especially our father. As for our mother,
What if it's like,
she
no, it won't be
retired from the
Napoleon. I'm
political
gonna say, like, what if it's
stage.
Napoleon?
We don't see
But-
her much anymore. I think that all these questions simply bore her.
I see. There is still much to learn.
Yes, it's true. You've got some catching up to do, my boy. One thing you must understand
What if it's the
regarding
servants?
any disagreements that might arise between William and myself is his position with regard to mankind.
What do you mean?
Well, for centuries we've been trying to help and therefore preserve humanity. Monarchies are simple and practical. They enable us to inspire humanity efficiently, and I can't understand why William wants to replace them with democracy.
But if your intention is not to dominate the human race, why not
Yeah,
let them
exactly.
be master of their own destinies?
I
If they
perfectly
choose, it's
understand
better,
this type of
I
reaction
think.
from you, less from William. The main thing you're lacking is time. Man is transient, and one of his particularities is that he does not learn from the errors of his
Yeah.
peers. He uses up an incredible amount of energy building and destroying whatever he himself has put into place. If
True.
we weren't here to help them, guide them, I sincerely believe that humanity would have become extinct by now. We are
Close to it anyway.
eternal, Louis. When we plan ahead, we do it for the long term.
Yes, I understand, but that's more like tyranny, isn't it?
Well, it's all a question of your point of view.
I was just about to say, I
From
still need to speak to my mother,
man's
but I
point
can't
of
even
view,
do that now. She's
I
dead.
can understand how he would have that impression if ever he found out. But don't forget your true nature. From the demon's point of view, in other words, ours, letting man do as he thinks fit would equate to letting him race to his own demise.
But what about man's freedom to choose?
That is man's worst enemy, Louis. Imagine a creature that dies without reaching the age of adulthood. It remains a child. We have to help him, otherwise he will put himself in danger. It has taken centuries for our family
good and
to
bad points.
establish relative peace between demons. Thanks to this policy, we have been able to decide everything by confining the other families to subordinate roles. And now William is obsessed with disrupting everything.
Peace between demons? What do you mean?
I'm not talking about conflicts within our family. If that was all there was, everything would be fine. But several other families, younger but nonetheless powerful, are trying to upset the balance. At present, we dominate most of the major countries around the globe. But some families are pushing, via less influential countries, to gain ground. Do you understand?
As best I can, yes.
When the time comes, you must take up a position on the political chessboard. I only hope your father doesn't take you down with him.
Okay.
Are you trying to warn me that I'm in danger?
That, Louis, will be up to you to choose. Most of all, make sure you don't pick the wrong side. William has had all the time he needs to think about this. You do not. I'm sorry to say this, but this first choice might well be of capital importance to your future. I want you to make an informed choice. Now go and see your father, see what he has to say, and then think it over very carefully.
That's exactly what I intended to do. Thank you.
Okay.
Don't mention it. If I've been able to help you in any way, go now.
Oh, gosh. I need to find some bloody thing to cure my negative ailments. This has gone so far left wing, I did not expect this. I don't know if I should have expected it. Or not. I don't think so. That's like what the good twist is. But
I haven't the time.
okay. I don't know. Like, I'm happy I'm a demon, but George Washington, surely not you.
Louis,
Let's chat to him.
busy as always, I see. How lucky you are. I must admit I'm trying to kill the boredom myself.
I'm sorry, Mr. President, but I don't have a minute to spare right now.
Yes, I see. No time for chit-chat with
Sorry,
an
George.
elder, of course. Well, run along, my young friend.
Bye, George. Look at that. I can call him George because we're friends. My middle name is George. William George. There we go. I probably should have kept that just in case I need it now. Shit. Oh, I'm probably going to get a negative element from talking to him, aren't I?
Louis, I was sure you would stay. I'm proud of you. You have made the right choice.
My mum died, mate.
You must have been disappointed not to have been able to speak to Sarah one last
Oh,
time.
how's he know?
I would have liked her to tell you herself.
Well, I guess I'll never know now.
True. Even so, there is one more thing I haven't told you about her. Sarah was my daughter.
What? But
Oh.
why didn't you tell me the truth about her?
I thought that might be too many
So she's my
truths
sister.
to absorb at one time. I
So that's
intended to
four
tell
of
you
them.
afterwards. You were in a hurry, so I made a decision.
And then they mentioned the
You've been
father,
able
so
to
that's five,
understand
so it's
and
3
choose
more.
for yourself. How do you feel?
Hard to say. Quite curious to find out more. My whole way of thinking has been blown apart in just a couple hours.
What could be more normal? It may have been a bit brutal,
So
but
we know
you've just
5 of
grown
them.
up in a very short
Okay.
space of time. From now on, you can influence your own future. I will guide you. We've all the time we need.
You're not the first to make me that offer.
What do you mean by that?
Your brother, Sir
Oh.
Gregory.
Gregory. Why am I not even surprised? What did he say?
I've been given to understand that you have a difficult relationship with your father. Isn't that
But he already told us
Doesn't
himself.
Say we don't see things the
He
same
told us that
way.
himself. That's why
I
he
ended
sent
up finding
Elizabeth.
out that there's a world outside the rules he has imposed on us.
It seems you find yourself in the same position that you've placed men. You were told what to do, what to think, and you found it unbearable. Imagine if humanity finds out you secretly direct them. How do you think they'd react?
Your analogy is not without substance. But that's where it ends. Man's main flaw is his willingness to forget and to make the same errors time and again. He can't help it. He is mortal. I don't impose anything on anyone. I'm just following my own path.
But where does it lead?
I suppose I should explain. For centuries now, demons have emerged in and around great leaders all over the world. But like true tyrants, they have governed with an iron fist in a studded glove.
Okay.
That's the impression I get.
But you see, people's discontent is increasing, and they are too high up to hear it. They take themselves for gods. Sooner or later, the people will turn against us, just as they have in the past. Each time it's happened, many of us have died. We must master the humans, yes, but gently. And the best way of doing that is by allowing them a free choice, Louis.
You really are trying to liberate men.
Of course, not entirely, no. It is easier to keep control over people who slumber than people who are oppressed. A man with nothing to lose is a dangerous man. Whereas, if you give him a roof, food, and entertainment, he will do whatever you want. The best way of getting them to achieve something is to make them think it was their idea.
Yeah.
For that, they have to feel as if they are free.
Hang on. What do you mean?
Look at the United States. From the start, I introduced an idea that will change everything. The idea that everything is possible. Everyone can become someone. Is there anything more beautiful?
You mean it's not true?
Man can move mountains when he believes it is in his own interest. And what nobler cause is there than his own freedom?
But that's completely immoral.
Immoral? Louis, you surprise me. Morality has nothing to do with it. Morality
See,
is
'cause I'm
a
more
concept
human
that
than
we
demon,
invented
really.
ourselves to domesticate man. Don't react like them. Can't you see? It's all within your grasp.
It's not very noble if you ask me, but maybe you invented that concept too. What will happen if I refuse to subjugate men?
It will come naturally to you, my son. But not with the aim of subjugation, but rather to create the best balance possible. You'll see. It comes to us all after a few centuries. I'm just trying to help you save some time. They are perishable, Louis. They come and they go. They are mere butterflies that take themselves for gods. If we give men the feeling that they are free, I am convinced that they will exceed their limits. And it is only from that condition that humanity shall rise up.
But do you want to dominate or raise humanity higher?
I want it to advance. I want it to progress. Man is our vessel. If he progresses, then so do we. Wouldn't you like to know what we really are?
Who do you mean? Demons?
Yes, us. Our species. I've been searching for centuries, trying to find a way to explain the reason of our existence. But humanity has not yet evolved enough to make any progress on the subject. I am convinced that the sciences will bring that knowledge someday.
So, that's your objective, is it? To
Oh, the
understand
father
who
was
we
Jesus,
are.
wasn't he, so...
I understand your goal, but the change you propose is not really a significant one. It is merely more smoke and mirrors.
You must understand that we directly depend on men. Consequently, we have to do our utmost to help them progress and to prevent them from killing each other.
As we have the power to influence their will, why not impose the desire to live in peace?
We do exactly that on a regular basis. But a leopard cannot change its spots. When the person that you inspired dies, you have to start all over again with the next one. It's painstaking work, Louis. Our family clings to its privileges and to the past, and that's how they are putting us in danger. The time has come for change. Now that you know your true nature, there are still a few things I need to teach you.
What do you mean
Ooh.
exactly?
A new skill, and not the least, Louis. It's about taking control of a person.
Okay, let's not waste any more time.
I deduce that you're impatient to master what's in store for you.
Yeah.
That is good. I thought I'd mix business with pleasure for this first time.
What do you mean by that?
The conference will come to a close shortly, as you know. Not that I'm fed up with archaic diplomacy, but it's time to ensure the success of this project. To make this happen, I would like Piaget to inform the Pope he has changed. Here is my plan. I would like you to join His Eminence in his room.
Just play along. We'll see when the time comes. Very well. And then?
You're going to have to trust me. What we're going to do is painless for the human you are going to invade.
Invade?
Yes, you're going to enter his mind and take control. You're going to influence his actions and his psyche. Make him speak, then concentrate. You must focus on him in order to feel his thoughts. Then, while speaking, you must link with him. Once you're done, you will naturally find your way to the source and enter into his thoughts.
Okay.
What if I fail?
Trust in your instincts. You just have to let yourself go. You have the skill. Let your nature come to the fore. You'll see. If you fail, you'll be in for some light banter with His Eminence. That's all. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Very well.
Perfect. Go now. The Cardinal is in his room. You will have to write a letter to the Pope as if Piaggi had written it himself.
I don't
In
know if I
this
trust
letter,
him, you know.
Tell the Pope
I do,
that
but I
whatever
don't like
happens during the conference, he must follow my propositions. But be careful. In order to protect himself from counterfeiters, the Pope had Piaggi's hand tattooed with a symbol to be sure of his identity. You'll see when you're inside him. You'll understand. Once it's written up, just bring it back to me, and I'll send it off immediately.
All right, I'll take care of it.
Wow. Okay. This is... So much is going on, man. I don't know if I'm gonna fail, succeed, or just mess up everything now. Oh, jeez. I want to say it was this way. Probably wrong there. Let's be honest. So much is happening, man.
Monsieur Jacques Perru, Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Yeah, so much is happening. I have no idea. This is Emil, isn't it?
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
And this is
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Doy. Then there's me just here.
Huh, that's me.
And then Piaggi.
Monseigneur His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
See, I remember bits of it.
Ah, well, Louis, what brings you back to my chambers?
May I sit down?
Of course, Louis. Don't you feel good?
Yes, but if I'm gonna pass inside you, I'd better sit myself down first.
It's nothing, don't worry about it.
Well, what can I do for you?
Right. Now I need to concentrate.
I wanted to speak to you, Your Eminence. I wanted to thank you for your help. I mean, for your time talking to me about the Holy Lands.
Oh, and did you find it? It's the crusade
I
of
don't
a
know.
lifetime. For
I think
some
so.
people, Louis. You are searching for another holy grail.
You're nearly there. Link into his thoughts.
Does it annoy you at all?
But what on earth is he trying to get at? Why do you ask, Louis? I don't follow.
For the glory, Your Eminence.
I can feel it coming. It's working.
What insolence? Why, really? I am a man of the church, Louis. May God keep me from such ambitions.
Right.
Oh gosh.
Let me in, Your Eminence.
Why?
I've done it.
Yo.
Done it. Damn it. He was right. This is just crazy. I can't believe it.
Does he just not remember time passing then and stuff as well?
Look at yourself, Louis. You better not get caught. Whoa. I still need to get used to this body. So, let's see about what Mortimer asked me.
Right. Well, it's time I got started. Let's see what I can find here to help me write
I
that.
can't remember what I was supposed to write.
I have no means to validate my forgery, so I better take my time with it and not make any mistakes. There are 2 letters from the Pope on the desk. I should be able to get a clue or 2 by checking how well they correspond to each other. And here are 3 stamps. All are different.
My dear Giuseppe, as my health does not allow me to honour Sir Holmes' invitation to go to Lord Mortimer's, I should be grateful if you would sit the conference on my behalf. Naturally, you will give my thanks to your host. Consolidate our agreements with Sir Gregory and let him know his venture regarding Cardinal Bishop Chiamonte is following its course. I have every confidence in you. May God bless and protect you. SS Giovanni Angelo. Don't use a personal stamp and write to me. Instead, use the one with my motto on it. I know you're on your way to Lord Mortimer's residence. I hope you have a good trip, even though you're obliged to cross the French countryside at present very agitated. This mission is crucial.
Right. Well, let's start writing. Lord Mortimer asked me to discredit Sir Gregory and to announce Piaggi's final vote in his favor. As an introduction, Your Holiness, thank you for your trust. It turns out, now that I'm here, that I find Lord Mortimer's projects grant us many more advantages in comparison to what Sir Gregory had suggested. We are talking about the future of the Holy See. There. That should be enough to justify the change of vote. There's a kind of code composed of 6 letters that they always write under the dates of their correspondence. According to Mortimer, it's got something to do with Piaggi's tattoo. I guess I'll have to write one for today's date. Now, ideally, it'd be better to do without it, but I'm going to need to be extremely clever here. Today, the date is 24/01/1793.
So 1 is H. That's 7. What's the date? Oh, wait. Oh, wait. So, on this one, on both of them actually, we've got E on the 0, which is there. And then it goes to hit. Oh, wait. Okay, so 31 is I. So that would be 31. Then the first one is G, which is that. Then the second one is J, which is that. Then we go back to G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is H. 9 is F, which meant 2 is that. So that's that would be 0. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's try this one. 17. Then E is 0. That's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is B. 9 is C. And then, yeah, 3 is... Okay, so 24 is A, so that's 0. So it'd be AF.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
A.
Today
F.
the date is 24/01/1793.
Then we do F again.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, C.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
I know. 7, 8, 9. So H.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
And 1, 2, G.
Today is the 24/01/1793. In one of the letters, the Pope asked Piaggi to change
personal stamp must
and
be
to
the
stop
cross,
using his personal
surely.
stamp. He
This is
asked
the
him to
cross.
use the one with the Pope's motto on it. Must be in Latin. And I remember that. Flore in Domo Domini. Justizia, misericordia e humiltà. Boy, I gotta brush up my foreign languages. On it is written, Flore in Domo Domini.
Oh, it's got to be that one then.
This seal is different to the one Piaggi used for the letter he gave me. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm certain of it.
So it's got to be that one then. Boom. Unless that's just saying I used one. Finish that.
Your Eminence, all ready to send... What's he doing here?
Oh
Damn
no.
it. That's all I need.
Don't worry, he can't hear us.
What do you mean he can't hear us? What's going on here, Piaggi?
Just calm down, calm down. Louis came to see me because he claimed he was hearing voices. We've just finished an exorcism session.
An exorcism?
fuck yeah.
Are you having me on? I can't see any exorcism instruments.
That's because I've just put them away.
I don't know what you're up to, Piaggi. But I do know you're trying to pull one over on me.
I was about to fetch someone to take care of him. Would you care to go?
There he is. And there he stays. The perfect opportunity.
What do you mean?
It's been a while now that I've been hoping for a chance to get rid of him. Can you keep a secret?
Of course, my son. Would you like to tell me under the confidentiality of confession?
Ah, don't talk rubbish. I don't trust the little runt because he is Mortimer's son. Would you believe it?
How does he know?
Dear God, how is that possible? I am flabbergasted.
We've wasted enough time. What if he wakes up? If you don't want to get your hands dirty, just turn away and leave everything to me.
This is not a decision to be taken lightly.
You're defending him now.
What are you talking about? Of course not.
He's made you change sides, hasn't he?
Even if I
Ah,
confess,
fuck it, I don't
his
care.
arguments hit home.
got it
So
wrong.
that's it. You don't even bother to hide it.
What's the connection between my vote
Yeah, that
and
I
his
know I've
life?
got it wrong.
I knew you would end up changing sides. Listen carefully, Piaggi.
Oh, shit.
If you say anything, you'll be the one they find dead in your bed. Huh? Now, just turn around and let me handle this.
Oh wait, I had to calm him down. I had to calm him down. I didn't.
Don't touch him! Out of my room!
I don't know what the two of you are up to, but I'll find out sooner or later.
Right. Time for me to get back in my body.
I didn't have enough. I don't have enough things to be able to.
Right. Don't just stand there, Louis. Mortimer's waiting for you in the red salon.
Messed up so fucking big time. I've got nothing to get rid of these fucking negative things either. Just
Emily, can I come in?
No, it's not a good time. Not right now. Leave me alone.
okay. Fair enough. Alright, now I need to.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte,
Still sweep, I see. I need to cure my ailments. There's nothing. Literally enough. As if I couldn't calm him down, man.
Monsieur Johann van Vulner.
Johann van Vulner. Oh wait, it's because I'm still upstairs, I'm an idiot. Let's go down. Right. See if I can find... Come on, the one time I need them. Don't remember where the dining room is.
Chronicles of the Amber All right. I've retrieved everything.
Oh, and I got 3 of them as well, so that's perfect. Ah, beautiful.
Golden elixir. Consume without excess.
Where am I going? Where's the fucking dining room, mate?
Honey. I couldn't have hoped for better.
That's what I was thinking, bro. Hello. Monsieur Bonaparte.
So, Louis, what was your first time like? Bewildering, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here's your letter. I have to admit, the experience was utterly amazing.
Come, tell me more.
Everything went as planned. I didn't encounter any particular difficulties.
Well done, you. On my first try, well, it took me 3 goes. But you did it. Gregory, what can I do for you?
I've just come to make sure dear Louis has all the information he needs.
Needs for what?
You are free to make your own choices, William. I would like the same for him, too.
There's nothing I want more, Gregory.
Your schemes will lead to your demise, brother. Don't involve Louis. He has nothing to do with all this. The end of the conference approaches, and this masquerade will soon be torn asunder. Don't drag him down with you in your disgrace.
Oh, ye of little faith.
On the contrary, brother, Louis has just entered the family. Give him a chance to find his place.
His place?
Don't listen to him. He's angry with our father.
And with good reason. He governs us in the same way he governs humanity. Through fear and submission.
So yeah, it's us 3, my mother.
When will you understand that it's
father.
necessary to impose order for things to move forward properly?
You are under his thumb and proud of it. Open your eyes, for crying out loud. His whole system has become outdated, and he's too old to see it. He will lead us to our demise.
Here he goes with another of his grand speeches. William has always been fond of staging big scenes. It's his theatrical side.
Does he have an inferiority complex?
I've told him time and time again, Louis. He always has to take it one step too far.
How dare you? You are blind, brother. Even if the evidence bit you on the nose, you still wouldn't see it. I feel sorry for you.
Tea is drunk hot or not at all, William. When will you learn?
Was he going to poison him?
It's too bitter. You shouldn't let it brew so long.
I knew you'd be coming along. You are so predictable.
Methodical, I would say. Things must be accomplished in the right order if we want the world to keep turning as it does.
You came here to warn me, sir.
No, to advise you.
Advise me against my father. Why?
I think you are capable of deciding for...
You haven't answered my question. Why warn me against my father? What are you afraid he will do to me?
Well, I wouldn't want him to lead you into I don't know what absurd adventure in which...
You act as though I were in danger.
I agree with Louis, Gregory. You're trying to pass me off as a villain about to devour him.
That's not funny, William. I won't
William
let
with 3
him follow
L's.
you.
You see, Louis, Gregory came here to make you change your mind. It's time for things to change. I acknowledge Father has done many good things for humanity, but his time is over, and now he must pass on the torch.
That's enough. There, Louis. That's the pathetic example your father has to offer. I really am sorry about what happened to you. You don't know our family yet. We can't have given you a very good impression, but bear in mind that we are all against William's project.
On the contrary,
If he insists on going through with it, we will have no other choice than to intervene by force. Consequently, my dear Louis, you're going to have to choose sides.
Bloody, I don't know.
I would much rather have met you in different circumstances.
there you are, Louis. See what happens when you don't follow their orders to the letter.
Louis, I'm afraid the time to decide is now.
Why?
If you follow William, he will drag you down with him. If, on the other hand, you support me, I can assure you that nothing will happen to you. You won't be blamed for your father's errors.
Ah, the masks are off. I offer you liberty. He obliges you to choose, and shamelessly asks you to betray your own father. That is their true face.
Right. Before I answer, well, I'd better think it over very carefully. Do I intend to embrace my demon nature and take my place on the chessboard? Do I stay out of it and do my utmost to stop them? Or do I renounce my nature and do all I can to stay human?
Stay human.
I was born a man. I grew up as
Yeah.
such. Finding out that I'm a demon makes no difference. I refuse to let them manipulate humanity the way they
That's
do.
straight up.
They're gonna ask me to choose between them. I'll just have to go with the lesser evil of the two. But they better not count on me to keep my word.
It just reminds me
I'll
of
bring
Fairy
them all
Tale,
down.
where Natsu has to choose if he's a dragon or a
choose,
demon,
Louis?
and then he chooses human. I think for now, join forces with Mortimer.
I shall follow my father, Sir Gregory.
Very well. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Please, don't take offense, but I just can't turn my back on him. That said, if he turns his back on me, I won't be slow in sticking a dagger between his shoulder blades.
It's time we finished what we started, brother. The final vote of the conference over the acquisition of Louisiana will take place in a few hours. I propose you gather your troops and prepare to close the debate.
That's precisely what I was going to suggest.
Is that the end of that chapter?
Come, follow me. It's time for us to get ready.
Oh, I don't bloody know what's happening, man.
Do you really think we have a chance of winning?
A chance?
I can't do
You
this.
don't know me very well, Louis. We are going to win.
But it only takes one person to vote against us, and we'll have lost.
That's true. That's why none of them will. Why? Because I have an asset that they do not.
Which is...
You. My friends, prepare yourselves. The conference is about to resume. The time has come to lay down all our cards.
Oh, shit. Oh, wait. I could have found Lady Hillsborough. I was gonna do an extra one, but it's fine. Oh, that's okay then. I did alright then. Eh. Complete episode 4. Bruh. Literally 3 things left. What does that say? Final vote, blind jail, I think, and the last move. Oh dear, I can't do it. I'm stressing so much, man.